Hi guys. Sorry for the mix-up. People are just learning how to use technology. People is me. Anyway, welcome to this week's episode of Unplugged. As you can see, I'm in a different place. We are waiting for one of our guests, but we are going to proceed. My name is Fiona Kemi. If you haven't been with us before, today we are in a different location. Okay. Yeah, you're going to forgive me as I am trying to figure out the science of all of these things. But okay, today I'm with the team at MSTCDC. Say hi, team. Hola. Yeah, so we are here prepared. Oh, David is in the waiting room. Okay, so we are preparing for the YouLead Summit, which, as you guys know, starts next week. I know there are a lot of questions. We've honestly been really swamped and unable to answer every single thing in real time or even for days because, guys, when I tell you we are working overtime, it is the truth. So today will also be an opportunity for you to ask us those different questions that you have been asking on WhatsApp or on our socials, and we can just answer in real time. But that will have to be towards the end of the unplugged session because we shall first begin with our discussion. But yeah, feel free to please do go ahead and leave your name, your country, where you're watching from, what do you do? Let us know in the comments so that we can connect with you, not just now, but for the long term. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely leave those and feel free also to comment on the conversation in our comments. If you have questions that you want to ask us, you can also put them in there. I'll just keep going to the comment section as well to talk to you guys, to find out what you're asking. Okay, I was just getting my chat box in place. So yeah, please leave comments. Let us know where you're watching from, all of that. So I see my guests are now with us. So both of our guests are YouLead alumni. So I'm very excited to have them because yeah, it's the countdown. It is the countdown. I'm going to just make a request that everybody stay on mute until we give you the floor. So if you can just make it easier for everybody to hear. Okay. All right. Okay. Also, David is here. Oh, okay. Fantastic. So guys, first things first, the YouLead Summit is starting next week. Woo! I think I should just zoom out so you guys can be seen. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can just see the team nicely and you talk not just to me, but to all of us together. But now I feel like I'm so tiny. And Mafunda, see, you're so very far away. And I see if they come. Okay. Unless even it's here.
If you want them to introduce themselves,
okay.
I don't think you want.
No, I don't think we're going to do intros because I want us to use this time for talking. But like just really quickly, these guys are all from different departments of the YouLead organization thing. Okay, there's some people here from comms. The EAC youth ambassadors are with us as well. You guys may not know that YouLead and EAC EAC youth ambassadors serve as one. Okay, so we are together, we are one. They do what we do together. All right, so I'm going to get into the conversation and let me start with our guests and give them an opportunity to introduce themselves. Let's start with Godfrida, the lovely and brilliant Godfrida. Please go ahead. Let us know who you are, what you do. The floor is yours.
Thanks so much, Fiona and the team. This is Godfrida Magubo, and I'm a YouLead alumni. And I was excited for the first time when I was going for YouLead. I was excited, just as Fiona is in the team. And for now, I work with the United Nations Associations of Tanzania as the communications and advocacy officer. And it's such an honor to be serving young people, and it's really nice to work amongst young people and knowing the decisions and ideas are coming from young people and involving young people as well in making decisions. So I'm excited to share this experience with all of you and looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, thank you. Fiona, are you on mute?
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm still, acclimatizing to this technology. But yeah, thank you so much, Godfrida. You've only heard a little bit about her, but she's such an impressive young person. And I can't wait to get into your story, your journey. I don't know. I feel like you guys might be like me. You hear United Nations and you're like, where? How did she get there? We want to know. We want to know those details as we are working towards, amazing stuff like that. So let me just say hi to some of the people in the comment section. I see Nasima from Algeria, volunteer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad to have you. Florence Thomas from Tanzania. Welcome. We are so karibu sana. Ridiwani, one of our regulars, our committed regulars. Welcome, sir. Omar Kante from Burundi. Welcome. Wilbur Scott from Liberia. Let's see, Mudondo Winnie. Oh, I see you often as well. We really appreciate you guys coming back all the time. It's amazing. Wilbur. Okay, who is this? Oh, this is Charles. Hey, the king of trivia. You guys, Charles is the king. He's always ready. I don't know if he's always on Google or if he just knows many things, but we believe in you, Charles. You know many things. Okay, so just keep on letting us know where you're watching from and all so that we can talk to you. All right, so we are just going to go to our next guest, Mr. David Abiyah. Please go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself. I think you're still muted. Just tap. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for just giving me an opportunity to talk. My name is Abiyah David, as Fiona said, and I'm joining you live from Burundi at the office, of course, from BujaHub right here. And being part of the YALI team, being part of the YouLead team is just amazing. And the YouLead experience, man, there is no experience like YouLead. I'm just trying to zoom and see if there's some familiar faces I know, but it was great to be at YouLead, and it was one of the things that really boosted me in my professional career. So I'll just say, Abiyah David, CEO of the only tech hub in Burundi, which is the BujaHub, that is running now in full capacity, and that is making great impact in terms of innovation development, in terms of digital entrepreneurship and digital transformation. So we're here, and I'm so pleased to be part of this, the guest today, and I hope we'll have a great time together. Yeah, as much as it's meeting you all guys, but I know the YouLead spirit flows through the internet. Yeah, that's me.
All right, thank you so much. We love the spirit that you have come with. That's the energy we want to see this week, and actually always, that's the energy we're all about. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly, the team is going to just tell you, I am this one, I do this. I am this one, I do this. So you guys can know who is here in the, is this now the studio? Because we are on a program here in the studio. So in the studio, we have, you guys, I'm trying to do the thing so that you guys can see guys' faces, but technology, dear. Okay. No, we are doing it, we are moving. Okay, let's start with the first person who I've managed to zoom in on. Yes, sir, tell us.
Hi, I'm Sebastian, Segawa Ivan Sebastian. I am the East African Community Youth Ambassador to Uganda. I am also the regional coordinator of the Youth Ambassadors platform. Happy to be here and excited for the summit.
Yeah. Ambassador. Guys, people here are important. Okay. Go ahead.
Hi guys, my name is Anita Komisha. I'm a member of the East African Youth Ambassadors platform. I think here almost everyone is doing comms, Also comes.
Thank you, Anita. And
Hi, my name is Ange Umutoni. I'm also a member of ESC Youth Ambassadors Platform. Works with YouLead for the content creation, and also I'm also serving with Sebastian as the regional coordinator. Thank you.
oh, someone said, I see Charles said, so Sebastian forgot to say he is the coordinator of the ESC Youth Ambassadors Platform.
Okay, Africanos.
Celebs. All right. Then we have this lovely lady here.
She's awesome.
Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Tiseng Epifani from Rwanda, and I'm glad to be here. I'm part of the communication team, which is preparing everything regarding the YouLead Summit 2021. Looking forward to meeting you all in Arusha next week. Hi.
Thank you. That lady is very humble, but where? She's a celebrity. Yeah. Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you ready for YouLead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Abiyah Dixon, and I work with the East Africa Youth Ambassadors Platform, the comms team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Next.
Hey everyone, good to meet all of you. I'm called David Emolot Alan, and I'm the national coordinator of the African Union Youth Envoy program called the African Youth Charter Hustlers in Uganda. And I work with the AFCTA team, the Accelerator Project, and also I do the rapporteuring of the conference. Asante.
Karibu. Next. Yeah. To zoom on your best.
Okay, hello everyone there. My name is Godfrida Magubo. I am the East African Ambassador here, and I'm working with everyone here in the communication. I am the social media content and engagement lead. So I hope you all are excited for the YouLead Summit.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Okay, so that's just a small bit of the huge team that's working day and night, okay, to make this happen for us, both in person and online, to make the experience as amazing as we possibly can. So we are going to talk to our alumni because, I mean, I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but this is my first YouLead Summit as well. So these guys are veterans, but it's the first time for me as well. So I love to hear from people that have been here, that have, experienced what this is like and how that has changed their own personal journeys, whether it's career or socially, or in whichever other way, which is why I thought it would be great to do that this week as we inch even closer to the summit. So let me just say, oh, Charles says we finally meet Alan. This team is full of incredible people. Hey, thank you. Hi, Shema Pacific. Hello. That's such a cool name. Hey, okay. All right, so let's get.
Hi.
All right. We love the energy, guys. We love it. All right, so let's get into our discussion. Sorry, guys, I'm now feeling like a tech person using different gadgets. All right, please mute everybody that isn't, who isn't on the floor. All right, so I'm going to start with Godfrida. So Godfrida, tell us a little bit about, let's start with what you do. What is this exactly that you do? And maybe as well, what did that journey to that look like? Because personally, let me not speak for everyone, but I just find it so impressive what you do, and you're so young. I'm sure that young people would like to hear what your journey to that point, so early in life has looked like. So please share with us in your own words, what has that journey been like?
Thank you, Fiona, and the team, but also to everybody who's in this platform this evening. So, Fiona, I'd say it's passion. Passion drove me here, And I believe in something that really is nurtured from a young age, which could be sometimes one common question on Zoom. Does everybody hear me? Because I can see Fiona nodding her head.
No, I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I believe that is really nice.
My side.
With young minds, from a very young age. I remember being a volunteer for a very long time. But anyways, let me start with where I am. I work for UNA Tanzania as a communications and advocacy officer. At UNA, we work to ensure that the global agenda and national agenda are met, including young people, youth, women, and people with disabilities, that they are part of the implementation of the global agenda. That is to say, the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, but also national agendas, let's say the 5 years national development plans, long term and short term. So we make sure that youth are included, but also we work on climate action, having to deal with challenges dealing with saltwater intrusion, but all these are around SDGs as our main core business at UNA Tanzania. So just a short brief of what drove me here. UNA has a youth wing called Youth of the United Nations in Tanzania and in every other parts of the world. So with UNA, now let me say, with the youth wing, it has clubs in secondary schools and in universities. So when I joined my secondary education back in 2009, I was passionate about helping around the school, and I could see the club doing environmental activities, capacity building, debates, and also I wanted to be multi-purpose. I just didn't want education in class or learning in class and doing exams, but I also wanted a diverse of ideas and challenges that will help me grow. Well, at that time, I'd be honest, it didn't click. I mean, I was just doing it out of maybe, fun, and I'd enjoy doing it, but it clicks after a while, or it clicks when you start applying these things in life. So since in 2009, I was a club member for Youth of the United Nations Tanzania, but I also managed to take on leadership positions of the clubs, being a treasurer, but also volunteering wholeheartedly in small matters, just like picking litters around the school, buying dustbins around the schools from our own money, actually, from our pocket money, and also conducting debates on development agendas. For that time, it was Millennium Development Goals, I remember, and being part of it and participating fully really built up to even my class performance, because I'd relate, development challenges in the society with what I do. I did that till 2015 when I was done with my secondary, and then joined the university. But university are like fly. You came here to party. What is that for? So that was the idea going in the back of my mind. So I didn't really join the university club when I joined. But then I came to join after a year later, where, things started clicking like, hey, this is life. You have to learn on the other side of the world. And then I also joined the university club, and it's really been a life-changing experience for me. So connecting dots from Millennium Development Goals succeeded as Sustainable Development Goals succeeded the MDGs. So it was really a nice thing for me, and really kept on volunteering. And I'll tell you, at times you think you're changing people's lives, but in the run, it's really changing your life. So having done that for a very long time and being an active member, I remember, taking part in youth summits or youth conferences that really built up my career with an intention of being a young person and be able to make the world a better place, with an intention of, partnering with other young people, gathering ideas, sharing ideas of what is to be done to make the world a better place. So with that, it made me meet people. I'd really stress on that. Connect with people who, you share ideas and would come together to tackle certain challenges and influence changes. And then having now UNA as a mother was really a place that I looked forward to do it practically now. And then here I am. That is my journey. And I'd really recommend young people to be part of change, first through volunteering wholeheartedly, but also to open their windows to learn, to unlearn, and also to take part in different conferences and summits and platforms like YouLead. And as I said before, it might be like you're wasting time in a way, but I'm telling you, it's not. It's really a lifelong, what do they say? Long life learning experience. Yes. So maybe that's it for now. And I'm proud of what I do. So thank you. Back to you for now.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your journey. I think something that you said over and over again is volunteering wholeheartedly. I think that's such a great message for all of us, that if you've decided to do that, to volunteer, and you should do it 100%. And it seems like you're wasting time, like she said, but it's a lifelong investment in the things that you actually want to do, So she didn't get where she is by working, half here, a little bit over there. She poured wholeheartedly to get to that point. So I'm sorry, did you say something?
I forgot to mention that I still volunteer till now.
Ah, okay. So it really is a forever thing. So that's passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. So passion. Anyway, I think I can testify that when you're doing what you love, you can stay awake till 1 a.m. like we do with these guys. But when I was doing other things, it's another story. It's another story if you're not doing something that you are genuinely passionate about. So thank you for sharing that. Let me ask David to also share with us about his journey. I know that. Do you guys know that? David, I think I should let him say it. I don't know if I should let him say it. The only what? Okay. But let me let him say it. What he does is very impressive, and he's the only something in his country. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, David. Tell us.
Hey, hello. Yeah, thanks once again, Fiona. And as much as you're exaggerating, there's nothing much to wait. It's just maybe what Godfrida said, and thank you again, Godfrida, for just going before me. And it's so challenging sometimes. I really hate this ladies first thing because it's really putting the bar too high, and we have to struggle to meet some of those people who talk before us. So man, it's crazy, yeah. Okay, so I'll try my best to make it at least 50% of what Godfrida said, and I think that will be enough for me for today. One thing I'll maybe start by talking about my journey, which has been a very long entrepreneurship journey. I'm an entrepreneur, social entrepreneur to be precise, and I'm mostly into community development and looking how entrepreneurship can contribute to creating communities that are stable in Africa. And as I like to quote it, which is my first drive, is if young people have nothing to do, then they have nothing to lose. This is something that we've experienced in different countries across Africa, where young people, due to unemployment, due to not having values that they stand for, due to not having anything to lose, they go into anything because they don't have anything to save. So what I do and my journey, what it has come from, it started with an organization that I created in 2014, which was called the Save African Youth Campaign. And it came basically as an opportunity for me to see how I can be able to contribute into saving youths in Burundi, into saving them in terms of promoting them into things that can help them to be economically stable and help them to be key players in the community development. And so from the Save African Youth Campaign opportunity, it gave me an opportunity also in launching myself into entrepreneurship. And I created the first online shopping platform in Burundi called isoko.com, which operated from 2017. And from 2017, I went into YouLead in 2018, and that was part of a very great experience that I had. I met a great team of people from different countries, contacts that I have up to today that help me in different things that I go into. So from the YouLead experience, the life as the MCDC, I still remember the network password, the Wi-Fi password since 2018. I don't know if they changed it. the Wi-Fi password. So it was great. The fun was there. My team was the one that won the sports. Yeah, the team were the ones who won the sports. So I don't know if that culture is still there of sports, but we had a lot of fun playing sports. Of course, it was time for interaction, for learning, for working, but also there was that aspect of just team building and cohesion. And it was very important for us, and it really helped us to keep contacts up to date, contacts that I really value. From YouLead, I took a journey to Nairobi for the Africa e-commerce week, which also came as part of the contacts of YouLead. So it pushed me through, and then I was in Nairobi in the 2018, the same year actually. I left YouLead and I didn't come back to Burundi. I had to go to Nairobi because of a contact that just came in from YouLead. So that shows how much the networking was very, very powerful. So I went for the Africa e-commerce week. And from there, I got a great opportunity to meet great players, including Google, IBM, and all those stuff. And then that took me to another level, which gave me an opportunity to work with Google on a program called Google Digital Skills for Africa. It ran across Africa in different countries, and it was mostly on digital skills and online opportunities, online job opportunities. So from e-commerce week, I got the contacts from Google. I started running the Africa Digital Skills for Africa, and we trained over 200,000 young people in the program, and it was so massive. And from there, the idea came, but what are we doing with these people? We're just training people and they're going out there and there's no real impact that is coming in the community. So in order for me to create a support system that can be able to accompany all these digital entrepreneurs, 200,000 of them that we have just trained, I came up with the BujaHub. So the BujaHub started in 2019, so it's going year per year. So every year has its own milestone and its own achievement. So 2019, I started the BujaHub, which in 2020, the World Bank reports for digital economy assessment reports acknowledged BujaHub as the only tech hub in Burundi and featured it in more than 9 pages of the World Bank report. So which was also a great achievement at the same time. So the BujaHub came in as a ecosystem support structure, which is basically working with innovators and digital entrepreneurs in Burundi in giving them what is entrepreneurship support in terms of educational programs, in terms of co-working space. Yeah, we also offer direct business assistance, which is incubation, acceleration, and investment readiness for startups in Burundi. So we're working in that sector of entrepreneurship and digital entrepreneurship and promoting entrepreneurship in Burundi. And we've already worked with the great partners, including the World Bank, UNDP. We've worked with Africa. We've worked with Techstars. We've worked with the AfriLabs. We've worked with a lot of other partners that we've all collaborated in promoting entrepreneurship and innovation in Burundi. And yeah, I think that's where I am right now. But I still just to go back into it now. Where is it going, and where am I going as a social entrepreneur? The YouLead being the basics to also to again. There is the likes of Ivan, yeah, who still heads the YouLead. it's a great mentor of mine and a great friend that we're always in contact, and he always keeps me up to date with what's happening and some of the opportunities that are coming through. I got a good number of friends. I wish I could all invite them all for today's session. Then the session would have changed into a retro vibe, yeah? But thank you very much again. So that's my journey. That's where I've come from, and that's where I am right now. And as CEO of BujaHub, it just gets better every day. We keep learning, we keep growing. And as Godfrida said, there's two things I would like to quote that Godfrida talked about. She talked about the power of networking. And I always say networking equals growth, because the more you network, the more it opens your mind, the more it opens your eyes to see opportunities and to even grow yourself as an individual and as a professional also. And then the other thing she mentioned is open-mindedness and commitment. So being committed to what you believe in, staying to it, and staying open-minded, staying out there, being flexible, adapting to situations, adapting to environments, and of course, being committed, staying to what you believe in. A lot of young people in Africa today miss their dreams because they are not committed. I am working in this. If I see a friend succeed, if I see Godfrida in UNA, and I say, wow, I should stop working in BujaHub, let me go in UNA, there's a lot of money. So there is that jumpy thing. People are not committed. So it's very important to be committed, deciding what you want to do, sticking by it, and keep learning every day. It is never easy, and it will never be easy. But with such a network like YouLead, I think it's the starting point to growing even further. Apart from the YouLead, I'm also part of the YALI network, and I'm also part of the Mandela Washington Fellowship. So it started with YouLead, and it has led and we keep growing, and we keep growing, and we believe we'll keep growing even more. Thank you very much. That was my time.
Hey. No, let me zoom out so that you can see us all being amazed by you. So you can see us being amazed. Hiya. At first we're hearing networking. At first I was like, yeah, networking, but then I'm hearing World Bank, Google. Mandela. We love it. We love to hear young people really doing the most. It is amazing. We salute. It's so impressive what you guys are doing, and I think it's such an encouragement, because it didn't just happen overnight. You know, you've both emphasized that it took time. You know, it took commitment to just sticking with the thing and going, because I can imagine for an entrepreneur such as yourself, it's never that clear at the beginning. You know, people are wondering, why don't you do this other thing or that other thing? But you had such a clear vision and you stuck with it. So that is amazing. And I have no doubt that young people are being inspired as we speak. I'm going to read a couple of your comments as well. I do see a hand up. Don't worry, we'll have a moment for you towards the end. If you want to say something towards the end, we'll have some time for that. Hey, there are a lot of comments actually. Let's see. I see one here from you. I'm going to read this name badly. Asifiwe, let's go with Asifiwe, because I'm going to lie about the other name. Godfrida, Asifiwe says, Godfrida tackled something crucial, volunteering. I did that for 3 years and now opened up my institution, experiences and skills that I got from volunteering, and I am still a volunteer. We applaud you. We applaud you for sticking with the dream, sticking with what you want to do. I see Winnie even provided a little summary here. Volunteering, passion, learning, unlearning, grabbing opportunities and exposure, being part of that change. Hey, Godfrida, people are amazed. They're just learning from you left, right, and center. Okay, we're going to move. I'm going to definitely get back into the comments, but first, we are going to get into the trivia session. Just in case it's your first time to join us, we always have a little trivia session where we ask a couple of questions. And today, the main hint is that today's trivia session is YouLead Summit focused. So if you want to cheat, it's not Googling, go to youleadsummit.org. You might find some of these answers. You might. So when I read out a question, if you think you have the answer, be the first to put up your hand or be the first to type it out, and we will, I'll come to you. So let us move into these questions. Let's just give it a second as we set up that screen right there. I see Chengula says, free my mind and let me believe it is possible. Yeah, you guys are really in the inspirational mood. We love it. We love it. Wow, I'm really impressed by your inspirational story. Oh, that's to David. Keep going. That's very encouraging. Thank you. All right, question one. Question one is now the YouLead Summit, and I know I've said this one many times before, the YouLead Summit 2021 isn't just a place of discussions, okay? We don't like to do things just at the table. Which proactive mechanism do we have in place to ensure the life of summit discussions go beyond reports and turn into impact projects? Guys, I've said it many times. If you do, you guys of this room, you can't answer.
Yo.
Yes, tell us.
It is the post-summit agenda.
Hey, who said that? I didn't see.
The king of trivia.
Charles, you guys, Charles is the self-proclaimed king of trivia. Very nicely done. The post-summit agenda. I know I say this often. I know I've said it almost every other episode that the YouLead Summit, the YouLead community is not about just having discussions. As much as conversations are important, it's just a starting point. We want to always turn what we discuss, what we resolve, what we agree on into the projects that we are going to set out for the following year. So summit things do not just stay summit things. We take them into everything that we are pouring into our communities, into young people, the entire following year. So thank you, Charles. The second question is, if you've been paying attention on our socials, you know this one. Mention one or two pre-summit events, pre-summit activities that are running right now.
After boot camp.
I didn't see who said that. Who said that? Was it Judy?
Judy Lumumba from Nairobi, Kenya.
Hey, Judy.
Yeah.
Well done. Yes, the AFCFTA bootcamp is currently running and it is actually ending tomorrow. They're graduating, by the way. Fantastic. We are excited about that as well. If there are any
bootcamp here.
Anita, if there's
guys.
if there's anybody there in the comments also who is in the bootcamp, let us know and we say hi to you. So yeah, we also have the East Africa Youth Enterprise Awards happening. It's an online thing, but it's happening right now as well. Okay, so thanks, guys. Question number three is, where is the YouLead 21 Summit taking place?
MSTDC Center Arusha. MSTDC Center Arusha.
We're gonna get other questions.
The East African Community Headquarters.
Yes, that's also right.
First of all, you're all right in some capacity because yes, it is in Arusha, and yes, it's at MSTCDC specifically, and yes, some of our sessions are going to be at the EAC, at the East African Community. So thank you guys for answering that.
African Community. We have been joined by the Principal Political Affairs Officer at the EAC Secretariat, Ambassador General, Mr. David Onen. And now that I have hijacked, Ms. Shaw, take it back to her.
Let us welcome.
Welcome.
So, hey, this is also a surprise for us, by the way, you guys. We didn't plan. So we are very excited. We are very excited with you. Perhaps we will give him a moment to just say hi to the young people across the continent that are watching and just hear from one of the important people as far as this summit goes and bringing this entire experience to you. Welcome to Unplugged.
Thank you. After a long day, I don't have much to say.
And after being ambushed, being ambushed in the evening like this is also another thing. But nevertheless, I'm just sending my greetings. I don't know who is there, but I know these are all my friends. Young people are my friends. I also a very young person, if you can see.
Yeah, evidently.
Yes.
They say I'm young in spirit, but I'm also young in my body and interaction with the young people. So I want to greet you. I don't know whether you are all in the evening time at this time, but for those who are in the evening, good evening to you. We are busy here preparing to receive all of you, whether online or whether physically. We can't wait to receive you in Arusha, where we have the big do for those 5 days. So come prepared for great interaction, great networking, great sharing. You bring your experience and also benefit from the experience of your peers. Greetings to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us in this ambush. We appreciate it. Okay, that was the end of our little trivia session. I see a few comments. Let me just read them. Okay, they're saying, thank you, sir. Good evening. Yes, all right. So we're just going to proceed with our conversation with our guests, Godfrida and David. So let me go back to Godfrida. I would like you, Godfrida, to tell us a little bit about your YouLead Summit experience. And actually not just the summit, as you guys know, we are not just a summit, we are community as well. So the things that we do, all of this, it's long-term, okay? You don't just come for the summit and you disappear. It's an experience, a community that we create moving forward. So tell us, Godfrida, a little bit about what was it like when you attended the summit? What has the community been like? What's been the impact on your career, your social life? You know, share with us a little bit about your YouLead experience.
Also, I was trying to, reminisce of how it was and how it started to where I am, and nothing to lose, I'd tell you. So I remember when consortium members were having a meeting on the theme to discuss the theme. The theme was development is people. And we had a big agenda event in Tanzania. We had like 13 organizations doing it, and the YouLead Consortium, who were part of the YouLead Consortium. And I was asked to moderate us discussing the theme and what impact it has to young people. Do we think it's relevant? Oh, I wish I shared the photos next time. But I remember moderating, and just a small group of young people who we came together to discuss the theme and what impact it has to people. And the room was already heated up. The steam was so high that, we can't wait for November to be in Arusha to discuss about the theme. So fast forward, that was me moderating the theme, around the theme, to discuss, the issues around it. And then here we are in Arusha and meeting a lot of young people, excited, good food. I can't forget to mention that. And really welcoming people, and people who you'd see you share the same and common challenges, common ideas, it's just, we twist them in different languages, So I'd say YouLead is a very, very vibrant platform for the old people and young at heart, like someone said. Yeah, and it brings so much experience of interaction and discussion of development issues without prejudice. And, it came to click and to confirm that, Africa is not a continent. Africa is a country. We share the same problems in just different weathers, and we share the same challenges that we meet, but we also share the same passion and, drive to solve these challenges, especially for young people. So meeting someone in Rwanda, even if it was online, but you could hear them meeting Rwanda, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, meeting them physically and online, you'd really see how young people are passionate about of having an Africa that we share we agree to share same problems, and we agree to work together in partnership to solve those problems. So look around the topics. I'd been brief, I'd explained that, but look around the topics that we had, the side events. Really, it's to be a very vibrant platform and a learning platform for young people, and also to see, we need role models, to see leaders up there and discussing about issues and how much they're mitigating efforts to young people. But one common goal for the YouLead Summit is to prepare young leaders and young people in decision making. So working to unlocking youth leadership, having a prosperous continent by identifying, recognizing, and coming together as one to solve our challenges. And I won't go without mentioning creativity that was around with side events and the fun that we had in a more learning way, because, we are young people and we have to be, creative in delivering our messages. We just don't have to sit in conferences, read and write. There were a lot of side events, or even the YouLead plenary session itself was really creative in delivering the message that you enjoy while learning. And also, I'd also go without saying the networking, something that is really important and key for young people, because you never know. You meet here today and we meet in a bigger summit when we are up there. So as David also emphasized on the power of networking, I think as young people grabbing such opportunities, and we have to give a keen eye on making positive relationships and networking that help to impact and continues to impact our way forward, like the post-summit and even around the summit. So these are where opportunities come from. You just don't have to stay in a cage. But briefly, YouLead Summit helped me to influence, to confidence, but most importantly, to have to follow up closely on regional and international agendas, speaking about the Africa we want of 2063, the East African vision of 2050, but also the global or the universal agenda of Agenda 2030 that is really transformative and a blueprint to eliminate extreme poverty, to ensure gender equality, and also to protect the planet. So these things coming together as Africans, then we know we have blueprints that we have to follow, and also do it to our best that young people are part of the implementing agenda. Young people are inclusive. They're also part in decision making, because you see, we are the now and we are the tomorrow. So one young person being there, making a decision and standing up front for other young people, 10,000 young people or 100,000 young people, is really building somebody who's really looking up to there. So it's for us, it's for our future generation, it's for the children of their children. So it counts. Whether you're attending it for the first time, whether you're attending it online, it really counts. And I'm proud to say that it has, if it's something good, then you want to share it with other people. And I'm proud to say I have influenced people to apply for YouLead this year. I have influenced people to share how good it is and what they'll come out of it. And I've also influenced people to be confident in themselves, to attend, to learn, and also to fish the good out of it. So maybe that's it for me. And I'd really recommend if it's Google ads coming, like rate the app. That's a 5-star app. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Godfrida. I can't even add anything to what you've said. I can't even add anything. Thank you so much for sharing with us so openly, so freely, so deeply, actually, about how important the YouLead experience has been for you. I love that you kept talking about networking. It's such a wonderful networking space. I mean, I've told you that it's my first YouLead Summit as well. And the people I have met already, guys, I mean, this is where you meet people that you learn from, that will be the next opportunity, whether it's in your career, whether that's your next friend that will become your business partner. There's just so much for us to get. Now I am going to ambush Mr. Ivan Atuyambe. I know David will be so happy to see him. Please come closer.
Who is David?
Leadership, David Abiyah. BujaHub. BujaHub.
Burundi.
That's David. All right, David. Your friend, Mr. Atuyambe, is here. This is our valiant leader who guides us day and night. This man does not sleep. He is always working for the youth. Let me ask him to say hello to the young people. And whatever you want to say, the young people are listening.
Good evening, young people.
Something formal.
How are you guys?
Guys,
I mean, I don't expect.
Very fine, sir.
Why don't you just say bro? Why don't you just say bro?
Hey!
Well, I am so excited to see you. And this is my very own brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are very, very, excited about what you have become. And very sorry, we sometimes don't keep in touch with everyone, but we appreciate the love, and we are always behind the curtains trying to make sure that the environment becomes more and more enabling for your work. And I wish everyone would physically make it to Arusha, but I don't know. I'm not in charge of that. There are some enemies that you need to be aware of, enemies of progress. I won't say the names, but it looks like the space is too small. But I don't know if David has said hi. We will, I think next year, we will try and make a summit for alumni, just alumni. So
alumni are happy.
Yeah. I know many of you would love to even pay your way to Arusha just to meet again and share your amazing stories. And we'll try and make it happen. And it's very, very exciting to have you this evening. It's probably the last Unplugged series until we go into the summit. And I don't want to hijack the agenda. So Kemi, allow me to shut up.
Thank you so much, Ivan, for sharing with us. Ivan is a very good leader here. Day and night, we call him and he's ready. He's so passionate about young people in leadership, in entrepreneurship. This gentleman, you could call him at midnight with an idea and he will be ready to hear it. So if you are here with us, do not try and corner him one day and talk to him. All right, thank you so much. Let me read a couple of your comments. Okay, I see a question about registration. Some of us registered and are yet to know. All right, I am going to just answer that now. Now, as you guys know, the summit is hybrid. Due to COVID, we cannot have more than a certain number of people here physically. Unfortunately, it would be our desire to have every young person that wants to be here, but that's not possible. So it's hybrid, and we only have a very limited number of physical slots, which we have already selected. But do not fear. Do not fear, because we have prepared such an amazing and immersive online experience. It is not like any other online thing you've experienced. It's not just a Zoom. It's not just it's not just a Facebook Live. It's not just any of that. It is a very immersive experience. I'll ask one of the team to leave a link for you about the virtual experience in the comments. You can check it out after. You'll be able to talk to our partners. You'll be able to move from one hall to the other. It will be very immersive. So no matter where you are, you'll be able to really just be in it with us as much as possible, even though you're not here physically. So we are absolutely having everybody who cannot be here physically. We wish you could, but we have a great experience prepared for you. So don't lose that momentum. We are going to be with you on both ends, whether it's in person or online, fully, okay? So I will get into some of the comments as well. I have seen a hand that has been up for a while. Ridhiwani, do you want to say something? Because we don't have long left, but I'd like you to go ahead and say something.
Thank you so much, Fiona, and the whole young people. Thank you so much. This is amazing. I wanted to comment 1 minute to comment on our speakers, great speakers. I mean, I'm so passionate. I'm so delighted with what Godfrida and our brother has talked about. But I want to echo power, networking, and partnership, commitment, consistency, volunteering spirit. Very, very important. I wanted to say something to Godfrida. She is in that position because God has granted her to be there. On the issue of the Agenda 2030, she has to focus directly to the role of academia, because she did something in secondary and university in terms of clubs and in terms of debates. So she has to link what she has with the role of academia in the implementation of the Agenda 2030, and then going into now post-summit agenda. There is one key thing we need to be very, 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 very careful in terms of pushing the agenda of the 10 years of action on SDG implementation under policy formulation, policy cohesion, policy integration, and policy implementation. Thank you so much. I beg to stop. Back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ridhiwani has actually been a guest before. That passion you're hearing in his voice, that's not a joke. He's actually very passionate when it comes to that work. So if he's someone that you want to connect with in that field, find him now, actually. Talk to him now. Send him a private message and get in contact with him. I did see one more hand up from, I see Maxwell Onyango. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Maxwell Onyango. I come from Kenya. I'm the program manager in charge of programs for civic education. My questions are two. One is about the summit. I'm just shocked that the host has just said that they have already selected people who will attend physically. I wanted to attend physically, and I had applied. I was waiting for the response so that I can talk to the organization and come there. Actually, I think that will be checked into. And then my second question goes to, now, how do we define between volunteering and wasting time? Because mostly, and actually, we find that sometimes we think we are volunteering, then we end up wasting our time not to get what we need, what we want to achieve. So I really like the second speaker to actually give us a draw line between volunteering and wasting time. And then the host kindly, for clarification, and I think it was so bad, excuse me, to say that you had already selected people who will be there physically. So which means even the exercise of application is actually null. So I think even though we know that it is there, but it was wrong to put it publicly. So that for us, the ego will actually go low. It's like you are going to an election and you know that you've already won. So, okay. Thank you. Those are my questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Maxwell. Let me make a few clarifications. Now, I heard that you said that it was bad. The people that were selected were people that applied just like yourself. They were not pre-selected. I'm getting the feeling that perhaps that's the way it came across on your end, but all the people who were selected applied through the same process and were selected. So there was no other outside manner of doing it. Again, we do wish that we could have absolutely everybody that is interested to be here physically. However, that is not possible in the circumstances. I hope that that's cleared up on your end, but you can let us know if you have some further inquiries or you'd like us to address that better. But feel free, please, to reach out to us. So I'll also you said you would like to hear about volunteering from the second speaker. Did you mean, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you meant David specifically. So let me let David come in and answer that question. How do we know? How do you select that now here I'm volunteering and it's the long-term investment, and now here this is going to be, as Maxwell put it, a waste of time. Go ahead, David.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Maxwell, and Fiona, thank you for passing it to me. I think it's Godfrida who talked a lot about volunteering, but I'll just maybe try to contribute to that as much as it's in the field of Godfrida. The difference between volunteering and time wasting, for me, it's about the end goal and the state of mind. Because what is time wasting? How do you define wasting time? Because some people define wasting time as not making money. Yeah, that's one thing. So someone might say, if you do something without making money, it's wasting time. And someone might say, if you do something without learning something new, it's wasting time. And someone might say, if you do something without networking, it's wasting time. So wasting time for me is relative, depending on what you believe and where you're heading to. Because one person might say being online right now from 6 up to 8 p.m. is wasting time because they are not getting what they want. So wasting time is when your expectation is not satisfied. So volunteering is you have to volunteer knowing what you expect to get out of what you are volunteering for. So if you're expecting to get knowledge and you're getting that, then you're satisfied. If you're expecting to get money and you get that, then you're satisfied. If you're expecting to get something and you don't get it, that's wasting time. But it all goes back to defining what you want to achieve in the volunteering. I think Godfrida will say it better than me. That was just my idea.
All right. Thank you, David. I see Godfrida has a hand up, so perhaps she can supplement or complement that.
Whatever David has said, if I add too many words, I'm going to make it look dirty. But I'd echo one thing he said, the end goal. You see, when you nurture a baby from a very young stage, you're able to learn more about you're able to know what things to overcome when other things come. It's a learning process. So yes, I won't lie, sometimes volunteering can be a waste of time, and sometimes it's not. It just depends on your focus and what you want, and don't be jump from one thing to another. You're here today and there tomorrow. You're here yesterday, and it doesn't really build you to have the focus and to feed the focus that you have. So I'd echo his end goal game, and then I'd also feed in focus and what you really want to achieve at the end of the day. So I agree. It can be a waste of time, and on the contrary, it cannot be a waste of time. So it depends with how you choose, planning is choosing. So thank you.
Mm. Thank you so much, our guest. Thank you, Godfrida. Thank you, David. I think you really delved into that in a detailed way. Like most things, there are pros and cons, and you have to experience it in order to figure out what really is for you and perhaps what isn't, so that you can figure out how to really focus on things that will take you further. I'm going to read a couple of the comments before we wrap this up, because we are unfortunately just a little bit above, just a little bit over 1 hour, which is usually our mark. Emmanuel says that I like that kind of reasoning. It depends on your goal. That is true. Maxwell, I see you as well. I see your message. Let's speak. Let's speak after this. I know that if you have our socials, you can reach out to us on Twitter. I will respond to you personally, and we can speak further about your inquiries as well. Please feel free, everybody, to reach out to us. We will respond to all your messages and questions as well, whether it's concerning the summit or anything else. I do see a couple of hands up, but we are so, we are really outside the time that I am assigned. But let me give, because we only have one person left here, Daniel Njuguna, just 30 seconds to say something. Go ahead.
Thank you, Femi. I think I've been talking across all unplugged sessions all through, and it's really a honor. I don't take it for granted, and thank you so much, Kemi, for granting me this opportunity. And I remember last time when we were talking about the solutions of Africa, and there is one key thing that I said about our history, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It's time that we start telling our own stories. Listening to Godfrida and David, you absolutely see what Africans are capable of. That is exactly what we want to hear on a daily basis. Those are things that should be printed for us to read and other generations to come, to get inspired by such powerful stories from very young, passionate Africans that are trying to rise above all odds, and the hope in the face of difficulties, the hope in the face of uncertainties, we can still achieve. Remember, there's one thing that I like saying a lot on social media, especially on Twitter, that Africa has always been told what it is. It has always been defined by different names, but there is one bottom line about Africa. And once an ego, always an ego, and Africa is an ego. Listening to such powerful stories from young, passionate Africans. And remember, however, I'm still refreshing my mails after every 1 hour to see. But I'm hopeful. I can't wait to join you guys. I can't keep calm, you know. Thank you so much, Kate. I love you guys. I love you.
Energy.
I love the energy. I can't wait, you know.
Yeah, now sit here.
Everybody really wants to wave at you because they're just made everyone excited.
Thank you guys. You're looking amazing. I love you all, man. I love the energy, the passion, and everything about YouLead Summit is sensational, man. I can't wait.
I see everyone from the team on socials is saying that they see you on social media all the time. So you guys, you say you're highs, you're fans of his.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you. Everyone is like, that's the Daniel. That's the Daniel. We appreciate you, Daniel. Thank you so much. So I'm going to close with something from you guys, I think, heard during the introductions. Everyone is an ambassador here. I'm just surrounded by important people in this room. I also can't believe it. So Ambassador Ivan Sebastian Segawa has something he wants to tell you, something important. Ivan, please, Ambassador.
All right.
Leadership. We are calling leadership. Go ahead.
First of all, shouts out to you, David. I'm rooting for you. I know, Daniel, I know that Kemi has communicated that the team has done the selections. I don't know, has the team communicated to everyone selected yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. I think the communication has been happening on a rolling basis, and the last communications should be going out either tonight or very early tomorrow. I'm crossing my fingers that you're one of those people. But even if you're not, you are always welcome to the online platform. And just to, I think, close up with a few seconds I have, as always, we have been sharing with you that it is that time of the year where we are changing guard in the Youth Ambassadors platform. And when you go to all our social media platforms, you will see that we have a poster and with clear instructions for those of us that are in the East African community region. Go out there if you're passionate about the integration process, if you are passionate about representing young people at the East African community level, and if you are passionate about seeing a united East Africa, go out, apply to be the next EAC Youth Ambassador for your country. And I always say that by the end of December, we shall have new honorable members of the East African Community Youth Ambassadors platform. Make it with us, apply to be part of the EAC app. And I think application is closing at the end of the summit next week on Friday, the 12th of December. So do well to go find out the application process and then apply. If you don't find the post, just go to the EAC website, eac.int, and you will see clear instructions on how you can apply. All right, I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say. And thank you so much for always being with us, Africa. Cheers and good night from me. Back to you, Ken.
Good night from the ambassadors. So guys, if you want to be an ambassador, I think you have heard. I'm going to ask some of the team to send you that link in the comment section. Be the next ambassador, okay? Then we'll be calling you Ambassador Sebastian, Anita. So go ahead and apply. The application, as you have heard, application process is open till the end of the summit. So you have some good time to become part of that wonderful team. I'm going to ask our guests to just say a quick closing remark as we wind down this evening. Let me see, Wilbur says, please send the ambassador link. Yes, we are sending it right now. It's coming in just a second. So let me start with Godfrida. Just a quick closing remark as we close this down. Go ahead, Godfrida.
David, it's always ladies first, so chill. But some matters we have to put you first, so it's okay. So thank you so much to the YouLead team and to everybody who has attended. I just want to put it that it's matters that concern young people, and nobody will stand up for us if it's not us ourselves to stand up for ourselves and be part of it willingly. And, as much as it might be painful, but, such platforms help us or give us hope to keep on pushing agendas and to be part of the implementation of development agendas in the world. So as much as I'm seeing you in this room today, it's my prayer and hope in time to come, we are going to see each other in bigger rooms, and we are not going to forget that we are young at heart and to help other young generations coming in. So thank you so much. I wish you all the best for all that will be attending the YouLead Summit coming next week. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, David.
So I don't know if you allow me this one, just to share my screen for a minute as I close. Yeah. I wanted to close in a special way. So that's a bit of the photos of me. And I know some people might be saying, was it really in YouLead? And yeah, that's me back in 2018. And accountability. Yeah, and there was making some funny speeches there. And that was my famous team, the one I was telling you. This is the team that won the game. Yeah, and it was great to visit the East African Parliament. Yeah, and that's a great session that we were having. And I was sitting there at the front somewhere, just looking at professional stuff. And those were teams that were presenting. So I don't know if that tree is still there. For people who have not gone there, you might really want to visit it. Yeah,
it's there.
Yeah. Tree house.
Yeah.
So that's a bit about the YouLead journey, and stuff. Wow. So that was great. So that was So I just wanted to close with that and say the experience is just wordless. The pictures can say it even more, and it's just an experience of greatness, an experience of networking, an experience of great inspiration. And thank you, Maxwell, for just coming out. I like the way Maxwell came out. I was like, if you've already selected, why are we still going to apply? And it just reminded me some of the heat-up debates that we had at YouLead, and it was crazy. Man, they should give you an opportunity to attend online, and it's still a great opportunity because there is a lot of heat-up kind of discussions, and it really helps you grow as a leader. It really gives you an aspect of really being flexible and accompanying everyone with their different ideas. So thank you very much, Fiona. Thank you to the YouLead Summit. Thank you to the entire YouLead team. Thank you to Ivan, the team leader. Thanks to all the ambassadors and all the team that is there. You're doing a great job. And we believe that if we have such initiatives and such platforms that can really help Africans to be there and young people to network on really valuable information, then we shall really grow and presence in Africa. And I believe if we do this together, then we shall be able to do it. So thank you very much, and may you all stay blessed. I will be joining, of course, the online YouLead Summit for the second time. Thank you.
Thank you, David, so much. Thank you, both our guests. You have shared so wonderfully. I mean, if anyone didn't know about the summit, if anyone didn't know about work ethic, you know, you've just been such wonderful, wonderful guests. We appreciate you. We appreciate every single person that has tuned in. David, thank you for sharing those memories. That was such a wonderful trip down memory lane. Ivan's heart was touched. Was touched. So
not just touched. It was penetrated.
Yeah, I think you have heard. Leadership.
Now it's pumping at a very much high speed.
Hey.
And I vividly remember, by the way, all the girls liked him. He was very charming. Extremely visionary.
They don't say charming, they say hot.
I remember. If you want to know the inspirations around enterprise, he started his own seminars in the summit. He doesn't know that I know. Wow. But yes, wow. But my intelligence, yes. In the evenings, he was inspiring Tanzanians and others. And that's where he started his idea of turning either bananas or sweet potatoes into something. Wow. And I remember we had chats at that time, and evenings he was having groups and challenging them to start on something. He was trying to encourage, integration.
Yeah, true.
Regional integration. You know what I mean. Yes. Please, East Africa, move it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you so much, David.
Wonderful. Thank you. You guys have been such a wonderful audience. We've had a really, really good time with you. And I hope that you have found some inspiration to join us at the summit next week, whether it is in person or online. Guys, we are going to be with you. You see how you are seeing me here and we are talking. I'm going to be with you. We shall be with you. We shall be keeping you updated. Definitely follow us on socials. We'll also be updating you on anything that comes up, the highlights, all of that will be on our socials. So thank you so much again. Yes? Leadership would like to say something.
I just wanted to say good night, but this is it is common in West Africa. They say until the lion learns to write his story, the hunter will always take the glory.
Yes.
So the youth should now start writing. If you have not started yet, write your own story, not others writing for you. And YouLead Summit is one of those great platforms for you to write your story, and people read your story. People don't have to write your story. That is my message to you.
Thank you so much. I think that is a great way for us to wind up this very interesting session that we have had. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us. A very special thanks to our guests who have taken the time out of their very busy days to spend with us, to spend with the young people of Africa. And guys, see you at the summit, okay? See you at the summit. I think
Thank you so
the team
much.
maybe. You're welcome. I don't know if the team wants to wave at you, wants to say something, I don't know.
By the way, I hope that you are going to send us a message which tell us if we attend physically or online.
Yes, yes.
Indeed.
Okay.
Can we end with everyone saying the country or capital where they are?
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm from Burundi. I'm Derek from Burundi.
I'm Judy
Received the
Lumumba
message.
from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you all.
Just a moment, guys. Let's do it in order so that you don't speak over each other.
Yes.
Yeah, so that we can hear everybody. Let me go according to the way I see you here on the Zoom list. I see someone called Yoal. Yoal, yes, tell us where you're from.
Hey guys, good evening. I'm Yol Gatkwas. I'm from South Sudan, but currently I'm in Nairobi right now. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait, to meet you all there. I will be there on Sunday.
Fantastic, fantastic. We can't wait. Then I have here Miss.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I need to be sure.
The leadership is asking.
Show us a screenshot of your confirmation.
All right. Mr. Brian Michael.
My name is Brian Michael. I'm from Kenya, but
unfortunately, we can't hear you properly, but we heard that you're from Kenya. We are excited to have you with us. Welcome. I see Chisenga Mwanga.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I am Chisenga. I'm currently joining you from Zambia.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and then I see Claudine Niyonzima. Sorry, Claudine, my bad. Claudine, are you there? Oh, okay. I think we failed to get her. Let's see, Daniel. Oh, we've just talked to you, Daniel, but you want to say hi again?
Not really, unless you guys want me to say hi again. I'm okay. I'm
all right.
I'm in Kajiado County from Kenya, Masai Land. And by the way, I have just thought something. I want to bring each and every one of you a Masai bracelet, actually branded.
Everyone is saying you're a hustler.
Yeah, absolutely. So count on me on that.
So, okay, next is Derek Munyembabazi.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I've already said my name. My name is Derek Munyembabazi. Munyembabazi is a just Kirundi name, which means merciful. But I don't know if I have mercy. Maybe God don't. But I try my best to be merciful. Okay, I'm from Burundi. That's my introduction. And then I ask you a question. If we receive some emails which tell us if we are going to attend the meeting personally or online, I can't wait to attend it.
Yeah, not tonight.
Yeah,
we make you know.
We do appreciate it, whether it will be personally or online.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Good night. Okay.
Good night. All right. Thank you so much. We're not sleeping tonight until absolutely everyone has an email on whether they are attending virtually or physically. Diana Richard? Are you there, Diana?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hello? Yeah,
Yes,
I'm Diana Richard from South Sudan.
Welcome. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the late. I was out. I joined very late.
That's okay. That's okay. Even if you joined us for a few minutes, we are very, very happy that you came and spent some time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Then I see Emmanuel Gona.
Yes, good evening. I'm Emmanuel Gona from Kilifi County, Kenya. I can't wait being online or physically. Just I just feel I can't even explain, but I'm really
We love that. We love to hear that you guys are looking forward. So are we. Then I see here Fabrice Daisenga. Fabrice, are you there? Oh, I think
good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
To attend this meeting. And my name is Fabrice Ndaisenga. I'm from Burundi. Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you.
We love you. All right, then I see Ferdinand Irankunda. Sorry if I've not said that nicely, but please go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Ferdinand Irankunda. I'm from Burundi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Okay, then I see Florence John.
Burundi take over.
Yes, Florence? Okay, Florence, you're muted. All right, perhaps we shall circle back to you when we can. We can't seem to hear you. Okay, then I see Chengula. Chengula? Oh no, it seems we can't reach some of you. Then next we have here Justin. Yes?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Justin from Arusha, Tanzania. I'm looking forward to see you.
All right. Just here outside. That's
outside.
nice.
Okay.
Come in.
I'll come on Monday. Don't worry.
Show us your screenshot.
Okay. Then I see here Judy Lumumba.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, Judy. Hello.
Yes, this is Judy Lumumba from Nairobi, Kenya. Guys, I can't wait to hear that laughter roar. You know, it's coming. The online has already filtered that laughter. I want to hear it raw physically, packed. I can't wait for that to do. Good night, everyone.
Fantastic.
And I'm requesting, just like my other friend, that you notify us earlier so that we start packing. Some of us pack 2 months before they travel.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
1 week to unpack.
Okay. And then I see here Miriam Elisha. Are you there, Miriam?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Miriam Elisha from Iringa, Tanzania.
Karibu. Okay, let's see. There's quite a number of you here, actually. Let's see. Nasima Benusi.
Exactly. So, hi everyone. I hope that you're doing great, and so I'm so thankful for being here, part of this room with the different nationalities in the continent, our continent, Africa. I'm from Algeria, and I can't wait for our.
Wonderful. we're very excited to have you join us. Somebody here knows languages. Okay. I see someone called Osamudiamen. Forgive me. I know I have murdered your name.
From Lagos.
Are you indeed from Lagos? Are you? Are you there? Okay, then perhaps we'll circle back if we can. Wilbur Scott. Okay.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Wilbur Scott.
Oh, my dear, we can't hear you, unfortunately.
Thank you are sharing again for the summit. Hello.
All right.
Hello, are you getting me now?
We've actually heard that. Thank you so much. We also
I'm from
can't wait.
Liberia, Wilbur, from Liberia.
Wonderful.
Liberia. How is Monrovia?
Yeah, Monrovia, Liberia.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, I think that's everybody, at least according.
This is the delegate of the year.
Delegate of the year?
Yes, virtual delegate of the year. We need to recognize him. I think he's been with us.
Consistent.
It's true.
Yes. Can you send us your details?
Wilbur, did you hear that?
Hey. Yeah. I get you loud and clear. Yes, I'm getting you.
Are you on the One Young Africa, any of the two groups? WhatsApp groups?
No, I'm on the I can send my details to your Twitter if you don't mind.
Yes. Okay, just type on
and
your
I'm also on the Telegram. I'm also on the Telegram.
No, you have.
I'm also on the Telegram.
Chat room there.
Yeah, you can just go to that room.
All right.
Can you read and write? Can you read and write? If you can read and write, check the chat room and then do the needful. We would love to get in touch.
Okay,
no problem. I'm doing it well. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. You see that our leadership is very involved. They actually pay attention. They're always with us in these sessions. You just don't see them. And I think the last person here is Modu Jack. Jack, are you with us? Okay, I think not. Thank you once again, guys. Okay, we've had a very good time with you. I think our leaders have also had a very nice time talking to you and just having a good time. We are looking forward to having you online, in person. We are looking forward to the summit. Karibu sana, welcome. All right, now have a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Wow. Okay.
Have a nice night. Thank you so